Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks. And somebody had this diagram, and he sent me this before trying to help. He finally had it digitized, and somehow it's turned the buildings. They need to be that brown or that beige color on all of them. So you've got it selected. I would go to Edit, Find and Replace, and pick from Selected, and then put Find All. And when you see this change from those handles, and when these handles are gone, it's found them all, and it's taken them, and then just hit delete. And now they're back to beige. Now, a couple of problems I've noticed with this drawing that I would change personally. One, you could change these letters to white, but because they just don't show up. But down here on the business center, you've got this done. I would do the same thing on the fitness center, or you could change this, but what we need to do is change our nudge factor. I have to get off the drawing and change it to like 23 inches because that's the size. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, there's actually a green, I'm going to nudge it out of the way. There's a brown, I'm going to nudge it out of the way. And that's basically the buildings. Now I need to take this green and nudge it down of the letters. Well, what we're going to do now, let's just do this. Let me zoom in here and get that little dot of green and nudge it down. Now I need to select, now there's nothing here, so I can actually, maybe the freehand pick tool might work better in this case. Just go around this star, and I didn't get it all, so let's try again. Go around all this, and let's turn it white. I didn't get it all, but we can grab this other part. It's all connected and turn it white. And now let's nudge our other stuff back up. Get back to the regular pick tool and nudge that up, nudge the green up, and I think that's the way he wants it. So now the fitness center is, you could change that to a black border, but we have to break this thing apart. Let's nudge it down, down, and see if we can't find it. And let's take a rectangle and make it yellow. Go to Object, Order, back a page. And you can see that white. So you might have to actually fill in, either retype it and make that square. Because see, it's all one object. Even when we go to Object, break the curve apart, you get that. So you might have to retype that, but I think it would look better. Let me nudge it back up into place. That doesn't look too bad, but I would maybe retype it and put it over here and draw an arrow. And everything else looks good. You know, looking at this second tennis court, and you've got a basketball court drawn, but it's a little off shape. And if you're going to spend a lot of time and money on this, I would definitely change this orange and put it where it needs to be on the line. There was a little bit of brown showing. And even on this tennis court, I'd make it rectangular. Other than that, I don't see anything. I know nothing about printing. You know, the letters, these are white letters, so, you know, the other ones are white. These just kind of stand out more. I guess that's about as big as you can get it. So maybe, I don't know what I would do on that. Let's try one more thing. Let's nudge that out of the way, nudge the brown out of the way, and we still have that white. Well, we need to nudge those green spots. Okay, I'm going to nudge them over. And then I'm going to take the green spots and nudge them down. and down. And then let's see if there's anything else left. And there is. I'm going to nudge it over. So one thing you could do, this is all white, kind of hard to see, but if we grab it all and put a black outline around it, we must evidently missed one letter. Let's go back, see if there's not one bit of the drawing that's not there. There it is. And I'm just going to nudge it over, put an outline around it. And these are just suggestions. No, I actually got part of the 10. Well, we got all the letters now. So we need to nudge that back as part of the part. Oh, look, it's in one object. So let's go and, well, why can't you break that apart? Okay, that's one object. We can move it over. That's one object. So we're good to go. And now that we have an outline around it, let's nudge it back, see what it looks like. Just my suggestion. I still think, well, let's see what it looks like when we nudge everything back. Bring the brown back. Let's get rid of my yellow box. And these are just suggestions. He mainly just wanted to help getting rid of the black. That looks a little better, but I would actually retype it. Everything else looks good. Not quite sure why the court is elongated on this side, itself. Maybe he's going to put that basketball court into there. I know he spent a lot of work on this, but see how you got the business center with an arrow, possibly make that line a little thicker. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.